Thank you for joining me today. Moses here again. We look at the Trio protocol this time. We look at the Trio protocol in a practical application way, and we're going to look at it from stimulation. Hemorrhoids. The topic today is hemorrhoids, varicose veins. These two are on the same page, but we'll understand what's going on here. Again, the Trio protocol, which is for still $6, you could click the link in. I don't know where you are on YouTube or wherever. You click some link on AI Health Insight and you would be able to buy a copy of this here or contact me. It's only $6 contribution donations welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Now, the Trio protocol is very simple to understand and it is your way of thinking to apply everything that you are doing for healing, restoration, or whatever else you want to do or enhancement. Now, it's based on Moses' principle, which Moses' principle found in Exodus chapter 16 would speak to you clearly about that principle of consuming your source of meat in the evening and your source of glucose, which is your bread or your manna, in the morning. And he didn't say eat your bread and meat in the morning. If you eating your fats as your source of fuel, that's your business, that's fine. That's not a challenge because of course when you break it down, the bread is gonna supply you with glucose. So therefore, if you are using fats to supply energy, then that's fine. It's just that you need to understand the statement made by Moses here. It's not a matter of oh, whether ketones is better than glucose or whether glucose is better than ketones. You may just need ketones, you may need glucose. Whichever one you need to know what you are doing when it comes to energy substrates. Now, also the fats that you consume would build a bigger picture in terms of burning fats from your body that is stored. But that's not the story today. The second part of it is the evening meal, which is your meal of meat only. He didn't say eat meat and have a little bit of rice or have a little bit of veg by the side. It's just quail. So assuming the most you had with that was the quail meat and the eggs. Full your belly with that. Okay, why? Because these things decomposes into amino acid, fatty acids, and minerals and vitamins. Even the bones has the minerals. This is why we need to understand this principle of Moses' rule, so we could apply the Trio protocol in a proper way. Now to the Trio protocol and hemorrhoids. Now, if you are suffering from hemorrhoids and varicose veins, those related issues. This is a internal medicine here called Hemhila, found on the Hemhila website that you should try to get your hands on and give it a try. Now, when I say give it a try, you have to understand that this side of the protocol here, the first part of the Trio protocol says everything you are doing is stimulating the body or the organ or a cell of the body. That's all that you are doing. So you take something like Hemhero, you pop some pill in the morning, you pop some pill in the evening, whenever. What are you really doing? You are stimulating those veins to recreate themselves. That's what you're doing. Now, it's a great stimulant for recreating those veins. But at the end of the day, this is the director. He doesn't do the work. The liver, the mitochondria, and the ribosomes are the ones doing the work. Basically, the liver supplies the nutrients, and it's let's look at two nutrients going on the same copper pipe. Nutrient number one in the day is glucose. The mitochondria takes it, burns some for you to get on and do what you have to do, and then it stores some as ATP for the night time so that it would power up the ribosome, which kicks into action in the night. But the ribosomes don't use glucose; they use amino acids, fatty acids, minerals, but they need the energy which would have been stored in a battery from the ATP. So they plug directly to that battery. And there the ribosomes are seeing now. They got this message saying, you woke up and we had this task set for you because this ingredient is stimulated and this create a task for them. So they are awoken and they are saying we are rushing to this task to start healing that person on that spot in that area at this point in time. And therefore, that is why we have to understand this protocol. So in the day you stimulate with your plants, you stimulate with your herbs, you stimulate with your exercise, you stimulate with your medication, you stimulate with the whatever you're stimulating with. Even glucose stimulates the creation of certain enzymes and insulin and stuff like that. So whatever we are consuming, so in this case for hemorrhoids, when you consume this is a great product. When you consume it, remember the protocol is You are to consume it in the day, yes, or even in the evening to continue the stimulation, but do not forsake the assembling of the nutrients, the 12 nutrients that needs to come in here, which is called amino acids, of course accommodated with fatty acids and vitamins and minerals. Where do you get them from? Based on what you're eating. According to Moses, eat meat, eggs in the evening, of course. For those who do not have that or who choose not to eat that, find your way of getting these things. The 12 essential amino acids need to be supplied. There are 12 spools of thread that needs to be supplied. So if it's 9 you believe in, that's good for you. If it's 12 you believe in, that's good for you. But get the essential amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins and minerals. The best way to get them, of course, without knowing whether it's 8, 9 or 12 amino acids, eat meat. Eat meat. Proper meat. There is improper meat and there is proper meat. Proper meat and improper meat. I guess you will figure that out on your own. So through your protocol, you stimulate yourself with these herbal products. You stimulate yourself with exercise. You stimulate yourself with red light. You stimulate yourself with massage. You stimulate yourself with meditation. You are stimulating something inside the body. Whether it's a great emotional feeling, that great emotional feeling when the body reaches into a state of calm and collectiveness or whatever you want to call it, that is when the body says, I now need ABC amino acids, fatty acid, minerals, vitamins to create or upcreate an experience or recreate an experience. You may say to yourself, what does that mean? Imagine you had a joyful experience from some activity that you did on this side here during the day. The body wants to hold on to that memory. So what it's doing, it's creating a hormone to instill that memory. So really, it's a hormone that you are creating, and it wants to be able to recreate that hormone once you go back to that situation. Now, it happens on both sides. It happens if you get vexed and you continue to hold on to the vexation. It creates a vex, some kind of associated hormone with the vex too. So you have to be cautious and cognizant and consciously aware of this. But it's the same thing for happiness. So when you see this spot or you have a mental picture in your head and you're just smiling, it's not just you smiling, it's the same hormone being created because it's thinking you are having the experience. And so get the copy of the True Protocol, stick it up on your fridge, stick it up on your wherever. You could buy it on Amazon, just type True Protocol. You could buy it from my website, $6 on Amazon is $12 and $6 for direct purchase. I welcome donations. So if you're looking at hemorrhoids again, this is a wonderful product. It's Hem Healer, Hem Hero. Just Google Hem Hero. I think it's Hem Hero. Yeah, Google that, and you would be able to get a copy of. Well, get this, but do not think this is the only thing. This works together. The three things that works together. This, your body would get a signal. That's the second, and then you have to supply the essential amino acids and fatty acids. Of course, we should be supplying that all the time, but we have forgotten how to supply it because kin kill Abel. Think about it. Have a wonderful day, folks, and please heal yourself.